Are you gonna never mind.
What?
Are you gonna try your breast milk?
Welcome to I Guess This Is Our 30s, the podcast where two friends dive into new hobbies in the search of something that sparks joy. Honest, funny, and a little imperfect. It's proof that figuring things out can still be fun. So grab a drink, get comfy, and join us.
Hello, and welcome back to I Guess This Is Our 30s. I'm Emily.
And I'm Joy, and this is episode 3. And there's my
Yeah.
wait, do you see my cat?
Cat. Oh, say
Molly. She made did you see her photo appearance in last week's episode?
I did. It was
And
nice.
Tom's?
It's nice. So we have some guest stars today. Oh, what a
He's so
handsome
grumpy.
boy.
He's a
Handsome
grumpy.
boy.
Yeah. We have a lot of news.
So much news.
Should we start with the cult?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start. We are in a cult, which has really, I feel like, dictated certain parts of how we're able to engage in this quest of hobbies. I know it certainly did for me. I'm not sure if it did for you.
Yeah, I mean, we
But a little
couldn't
bit of a
do windsurf.
barrier. No windsurfing. I had to knock off, which was very upsetting for me, which I never even talked about, rock climbing.
Yeah.
I got to go once, and I really enjoyed it, and then dream ruined.
Crushed.
Crushed. Dream
Because should we say what
crushed.
the cult is?
Yes, the cult is being pregnant. Yeah, we planned it together. We didn't plan it. Yes, we are due with less than a month between our due dates.
With each other.
Yes, with each other. We're very excited. A
Yeah.
long distance family. It's gonna be perfect.
And we both didn't talk to each other about it. Well, obviously not the conception, but we both also didn't talk to each other about not revealing the gender. That's something we both individually decided to do, and then we
Yes.
figured we both were doing it, and I think that emphasizes the cultiness
The cult, right, of being with
of this.
child, not knowing the gender. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no rock climbing, which is a
No
bummer
rock
because that was a
climbing.
big bonding with your dad.
Yes, I loved it. Not probably a great time for me to get into a run club.
No.
People who
No.
are active runners, that's fine. That's fine to keep running while pregnant. I was a very on and off runner. I just know I don't want people to I know that I
Yeah.
get in my head when people talk about things that they don't do while pregnant, and if I'm
Right.
doing those things, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my
I'm the
baby's
worst.
doomed." So
Right.
I don't wanna plant those seeds for other people. I have asthma and also a pretty sporadic runner, so this just doesn't feel like the
Not
right time
fair.
for me to take up something like a run club.
Right.
So that's out. Windsurfing was out.
Even woodworking, like, stuff that you wouldn't
Dangerous.
think, but, like, the
The fumes or
fumes
the
and the
sawdust.
sanding and yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and
yeah.
I think it also pushed us to start this podcast because we both knew I don't know if we knew each other were pregnant at this point. No, we didn't when I pitched the
No,
idea to
we
you.
did not because I had in
Ah,
the back of my mind
oh, shit.
that no, I was like, I like this idea, but I know there are hobbies that I would like to partake in that I'm not going to be able to, but I don't want to tell her that yet because I wanted
We
to
were early.
early and I wanted to tell you about being pregnant in person. So I was like, I don't want to just drop through text. I can't rock climb.
That's a heavy
So
topic.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
heavy.
like, where are we gonna go from there?
There's
Um,
no other hobby.
yeah. So I'm trying to see if I can pull up were there. Oh, yeah, I literally have next to my podcast notes my hobbies. Number 17, rock climbing with a sad face next to it.
Like, how it's still made you know what's messed up? That still made the list with a sad face, but you took off writing
Took
it.
off my
I'm never letting that go. Never letting that go. Something you
I'm
definitely can't
sorry.
do made the list.
I'm sorry. uh,
But
that's
I
fair.
was gonna I was gonna say, like, we didn't know, but I feel like that was one of the reasons that spurred me to also bring this up to you is, like, once you have kids and when you're pregnant, it's like, I feel like you have less time for yourself.
I've
and
heard
from
that.
what I
I
can
have heard
tell
that
you've
rumor.
heard the
Yeah,
rumor.
that rumor that
But
time disappears.
yeah, and you never sleep,
Yeah,
or you sleep when the baby sleeps, which just seems stressful.
yeah,
But, I heard from experienced moms with multiple, that if you take care of yourself and you make time for yourself, you normally show up better for your baby and for your family, and I was
yeah.
like, "I don't think I have that skill set yet."
I
So
think
I
you
thought
do.
starting this podcast would be
A great
help
way to do it.
build
I
that
think that's
muscle.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, there we have it. We're in a cult.
Yes, we are in a cult. And then also, so this was part of what came up for me with the cooking hobby. That is not my that is not my lifelong
No,
passion.
a rage.
Um, I've I feel like overall I've been pretty lucky with my pregnancy symptoms. Like I feel like there are definitely women who have way worse symptoms than I have
Mhm.
had. Um, handling of raw meat, really not
Really?
something. Yeah. The first
Why?
trimester, there was one time that I was making something chicken based, and I literally wore it was in the midst of we were kind of more actively painting and doing things in the house, so that
Mhm.
supply a lot of supplies around. I wore, like, an
Full
N95 mask from painting while prepping raw chicken because I truly felt that if I smelt it, I was just gonna throw up. So, probably wasn't a great time for me to try to pick up cooking,
Yeah, yeah, I was
that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Did
I'll try again later.
hopefully baking
Baking
went
felt better.
better?
Yes,
Okay,
definitely felt better.
okay.
Um Yeah, better than cooking. Where did you land on for what hobby
Uh,
you're doing?
so I was doing rockets.
That
Um,
was able to happen?
no.
Okay,
I can show you how far I got,
please
um,
do.
in the package.
It has arrived. The
It
process has
arrived.
begun. That's
Um,
perfect. The first
for the
step is obtaining the materials.
yeah, for the listeners only, it's an untouched, pristine package of a rocket,
But
and
the
I have
package
the
is in
engines.
hand, and those are important steps.
Yeah, E Emily and I were talking before this, and it was a very, bad 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
um, I was at my dad's for his last week, like, getting everything ready to, like, prep and for him to be on his own, so that was, like, a really good week, but it was just, like, busy getting him settled in his new
Mhm.
life without his daughter there to take care of
Mhm.
him. And then when I got back home, the first couple days were good, and when you get back home, I think from being away for a month and a half, it's like, "Oh my god, there's so much at home to do." There's, like, laundry to catch up on from your
Yeah.
trip, there's,
Oh
like,
my god.
dishes, I mean, my husband's very clean, which I'm very grateful for, but, like, our definitions of clean are different.
Maybe a
So
little different.
so
Yeah,
it's
fair.
like, the little stuff you have to do and, um, just catching up on so much stuff, and then unfortunately, my dog started getting sick, and Emily and I already cried together before the podcast started, so I'm gonna try not to cry again, but, she passed away, and honestly, I didn't feel like doing anything, and I just wanted
Fair.
to to spend time with her, and so that's what I did, and then, um, today's the first full day we have without her, um, so we, like, went out shopping, and, like, we just got out of the house, and, so we didn't do much, but, I wasn't sure if I was gonna share it or not, but just in case I did write something on my phone I wanted to say, and I apologize, this isn't from the heart or from memorization, but sometimes I get nervous. But,
Mhm.
my dog's name's Hope, and she was 13, she was a rescue.
Yeah.
We got her a year and a half ago, so we adopted her, and they told us she was 8, and then once we took her to the
Liars.
vet was like, "She's like 12," which is fine, we wanted an older
Mhm.
dog. we would have taken her anyway, but she grew up very fast.
Mhm.
I wanna say, like, you'll never regret spending time with, like, the people and animals you love, and it's okay to prioritize them too. Like, I didn't feel guilty at all not indulging myself in this hobby or anything because I spent it with someone I really cared about, and my husband, my cat, and my dog, and, um, there's really no timeline or pressure to find a passion or what makes you motivated, but there is a timeline on relationships. My dad always told me not to wish for a future date or, even hope for, like, 2 days from now because you're excited about something because time is the only limited resource we have, and it's the most valuable thing we have, so that just really stuck with me, but all that being said, I also wanna say it's okay to prioritize yourself. A lot of times you feel guilty for the time you spent away from your animals or away from your husband. Sometimes you have to prioritize yourself to show up to be the best possible version of yourself, and that's okay too, and I feel like my dog Hope really taught me that. We would go on 3 walks a day, and she, like, really took her time sniffing me. We live in Philly, and she ate a lot of things that she wasn't supposed to eat, like dead birds, and she loved dried worms,
Okay.
even though she wasn't supposed to eat them. She didn't even like the juicy fat ones. She loved a
No,
good
the
dried
dried.
worm,
Love it.
a crisp from the sun,
Mhm.
and I used to get really annoyed and feel like I should rush back to work, and I quickly learned that, like, this is her time to be selfish and her time to be outside, and honestly, it became, like, my time too, like, rushing back to work isn't gonna make my work better, it's not gonna make me better, but taking that time outside, taking a break for yourself, and, like, spending time with your loved ones is gonna make you better, and you always need to help yourself first and help your family first before you prioritize other things, so oh, I just wanted to write that down because 'cause I'm not very articulate when it comes to things like that, so,
I'm glad to hear
um,
that, and
unfortunately, my rocket didn't
that
make
is not
it.
unfortunate. I think spending time with Hope was a very
Yeah,
worthy and important priority to
right.
have these
It
last 2
was.
weeks. And when I mean, and I know going back to the first episode, I think one of the things I brought up was really wanting to make sure that there wasn't pressure that was applied to having a hobby or having
Right,
a passion. And when I think of my personal motivation for wanting to be mindful about having a hobby or something I'm passionate falls under the umbrella of like I want to live the most meaningful life that I can live.
right,
And sure, sometimes that means having a hobby or a passion so that you're not spending every afternoon watching TV or doing the same
rock
exact
painting,
thing. Right, right.
cooking.
But living a meaningful life, yeah, like relationships, the people, the things
Right,
that we love and we care about is really, really important. And that, yeah, that was way more important than building a rocket this week.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I appreciate that, and yeah, I think the takeaway really is, like, it's all about balance. You need to, spend
Yeah.
time with yourself, but also show up for people, and whatever makes you the best version of yourself is how you need to dictate your time. She was the best, so
Yeah.
no sedation, though.
And no?
No, no, not for me.
Oh,
No,
okay,
just 'cause
okay.
that
Not
was a
for you.
callback
No,
and
I
maybe
know, yeah,
inappropriate.
I
She was
was
sedated, yeah, she
okay, I was
very
gonna say,
peaceful.
"Wait, well, how did that
No,
happen?" Okay,
that
no
sounded terrible
sedation
out of
for you.
context. She was very peaceful, and I
That's
promise it was a loving that sounds terrible.
no, but it's funny because when I mean, none of this is funny,
It's
but,
funny.
like,
Just
when
kidding.
you got on this call and told me about what had just happened, my one of my first thoughts was like, "I'm such an asshole. I literally spent 20 minutes last time talking about how I would have to be sedated if something happened to my dog, and now here we are 2 weeks later, and you are unfortunately in that position, and it is terrible, and it I'm
You're not an asshole. My dog was so happy 2 weeks ago, so well, maybe not so
She
happy, but she
really
was
was a
yeah.
wild she kept you and Tyler on your toes.
Yeah, she was a roller coaster of emotion. Well, a roller
Of
coaster
health.
of
A
health.
roller coaster of
Yes,
health.
which is, I would
She's
say,
very lucky to
worse
have you
than
guys.
than
I would say
emotion.
probably yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, so
I
oh,
I mean, obviously, do whatever you you do whatever feels good for you. I feel like it could be a good practice, maybe not 3 a day, but for you to still go on walks every day. If that's something that ended up feeling really good for you to do with Hope, that those are gonna feel like missing chunks of your day for a little bit.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so don't be afraid to do what you gotta do to feel better during those times where you guys would usually go for a walk together.
yeah. Ugh, do you feel clocked in right now? I feel
No,
like I need to give you my insurance.
absolutely not.
Yeah, yeah, I thought about that, and, um, I'm definitely gonna walk because it ended up being something I really enjoyed.
Mhm.
I mentioned to you this oh my gosh, I mentioned this to you before we started, um, that, like, I was really sad when I got Hope, and she really brought it out, like, made me back to, like, who I would say I'm normally, and I think it's because she got me outside no matter the weather, got
Yeah.
vitamin D, like, was, moving and shaking, and I think people downplay how important that is to, like, be outside
Yeah.
and move, like, just walk around.
100%.
Yeah, and, so I think I'm gonna keep it up. I think I still wanna do my rocket because this is, like, nostalgia,
Yes,
um,
I'm excited for you to still get to do that.
but I think I might double dip and sign up
Okay.
for, water aerobics.
Love it. I love this journey for
Um,
you.
because I feel like I need a 3rd place now. Um,
Okay.
I need to get out of the house because the house is sad. I'm no longer busy taking care of my dad, and Tyler works long hours out of the house, so I feel like I
Mhm.
need a 3rd
That I
place,
feel like that
and
makes sense.
yeah, I always had a gym membership, but it was so far away, and I didn't feel comfortable being away from home for that long,
Okay.
so I'm gonna reengage with the gym and sign up
Love
for
it.
water aerobics, which I've never done before, and I'm hoping I can stand in the water. I'm worried you have to
Why
tread.
wouldn't you be able to
Do they
stand in
tread
the
the whole time?
water?
I don't know. I didn't know if they tread.
I don't think you're gonna be treading for 60 minutes straight. That would be crazy. That would be
I
absolutely crazy.
so you think it's wait, like, that was stupid for me to think that you're
Nothing nothing is
tread.
stupid, you're not
You
stupid.
can't hurt my
I
feelings.
mean, there may be some treading,
Okay,
perhaps some treading.
but I could take
Um,
breaks whenever
I'm
I want.
okay, I'm just gonna put it out there that even if breaks are not built into the class, yes, you can take breaks whenever you want. Don't let
Okay.
anybody force you to do something
What
that
if the old ladies are like
doesn't feel good. Then maybe it's not the right class for you. But
Yeah,
my gut is
yeah.
telling me there's
Mm.
going to be like stretching that's happening
In
in
the
water.
water?
I think yeah, like
Okay.
maybe walking that's happening in the water. I I do not picture when I hear water aerobics,
Yeah.
I do not picture people treading water in a pack of like 15 simultaneously for 60 minutes straight.
That's what I think about. I think they're
Really?
tread I mean, I'm sure you're right,
Okay.
but I
No,
really
well, now
thought
you
they
have
tread
to
it
sign up and report back so that we
sink to
can
the
set the
bottom.
record straight.
Yeah. I just
Yeah.
didn't I know they have those little weights,
Weights, uh-huh.
um, and I thought they treaded and then did little weights in the air, which I don't think I can do, so I'm happy that you I'm also
I'm
nervous
excited.
if they make you go underwater because I still hold my nose, which is embarrassing.
No, but again, I'm just gonna once again put it out there that I feel like any good workout class, um, of any kind, don't let anybody force you to do something that feels dangerous for you, I
Plug
guess
your
is my
nose.
end result, yeah. Even if that's what everybody else is doing,
Okay.
you are allowed to use modifications if it's feeling like too much for you.
But I'm
Yeah.
competitive, and if I'm in a
Mhm.
room full of really active older ladies, I'm gonna be very upset.
I
But
think that would be a good opportunity
yeah,
for you to
yeah,
challenge that.
maybe good growth.
Right, growth opportunity.
Yeah.
To be the
Um,
worst person in a class at something,
that
if
sounds like
that's the case.
my 9/11.
I know, I know, I know.
That sounds
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Uh, but yeah, you're right, I should do that. I should join a really hard class. It'd be the worst.
yes.
And I can't swim well. I'm not a good swimmer. So I think
I think this is a good hobby for you.
yeah, I feel like it'll feel good on my joints. So that was the main motivation, but now maybe there's a growth opportunity here.
I think this is good.
Okay, well, I feel like that's it for me.
That's it for you. So,
Let's
yeah,
pivot
no,
to baking.
baking, I enjoyed. I think
Okay.
similarly well, and I had a little bit of not, an epiphany, but with the I think it makes a lot of sense that we're checking in every 2 weeks about this. I think that timeline-wise, that makes sense.
We're smart.
Yeah, we're very smart. We thought this through, 2 intelligent gals. But I feel like because of that, I was putting, again, like, a lot of pressure on myself for, "All right, in order to have a really detailed report about this thing that
I
I'm
feel like a
doing."
teacher.
It's nothing you're doing, it's just my brain, that I need to, like, do this hobby a lot in a 2-week time frame to have an appropriate report back. Um,
Okay.
and so I started out well, actually, I also last right after our last
Mm.
recording, which I guess we did in the morning?
Yeah, we normally yeah, morning gals.
In the morning, and that whole day was lovely. I went grocery shopping and I cooked a really
You
nice
cook?
dinner. I almost felt almost at times angry. I was like, God damn it, I need to fucking cook. I did.
You cooked a nice dinner.
I cooked a really nice dinner. And I also baked a banana
Oh
bread with
my
chocolate in
god.
it, which was
Okay.
so good. But in that moment, I was like, "This feels great. This is so nice." I love cooking and baking. Look, I was wrong. I was
Rage is
wrong.
gone.
Yeah, the rage is gone. This feels what a nice way to spend a Sunday. I want to do this all the time. I love it. This is so, so nice.
Alright.
Um, and then
Can't believe you cooked.
yeah, yeah, and I think it was almost like a, you know what, I need to prove to myself that this can just be an enjoyable thing, that this doesn't that, I'm just gonna, um, make a day of it, and that's the thing is when I can just dedicate
No job.
5 hours on a lazy Sunday to doing
Mhm.
this, it feels so nice.
Alright.
It's so nice. It's not often that I have a day like that where there's just nothing else that needs to be done. I think it was whenever that was, I think I had, like, cleaned the house on Friday. I had all the things were done.
Right.
So
You had a
there was
clean slate.
yes, there
Yeah.
was nothing hanging over my head of you should maybe be doing other things with your weekend. So if I could get 2 days a week of that, I think cooking and baking would
Right.
be my thing. I really do.
Yeah.
And it's weird that since then, no other singular day like that has popped up.
It's weird, weird,
Yeah,
yeah.
that
Weird,
hasn't
strange.
naturally happened.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did and also, once again, my husband doesn't he has a very different just food palette than I have, and he
Even
also doesn't like chocolate. He does not eat any kind of chocolate,
My god.
and particularly in pregnancy, I feel like a lot of the sweet things I've been craving are including chocolate. So, I'm like, I am one person. I cannot just I cannot just have all
Right.
these baked goods in my house that
Awkward.
not even my husband is gonna touch all of the time. I can only what am I gonna do with this? And so I think it
Yeah.
was I had also
Mhm.
recently made cookies for something that I was going to, but then there were leftover, and I sent them home with my dad. I had some, and then I sent
Okay.
them home with my dad. Great. And then I made this banana bread. Um, I once again brought a few slices to my parents. I brought a few
Okay.
slices to my grandparents who also live near us. And then I still had like a loaf of banana bread left. And then I was kind of like, am I really gonna bake something else before I even finish this banana bread? And
Yeah.
now, so that's a
Yeah.
little, and then that's what so I got into the mindset of, once again, this hobby sucks. This is not for me.
I'm enraged.
Screw baking. This is terrible. But then I was driving and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe this doesn't need to be stressful. Maybe, maybe it's okay to really enjoy baking once every 3 weeks, you
Yeah.
know? And maybe
That's
that
fine.
is gonna feel really nice, and maybe that's
Yeah.
good, and maybe that also makes it tricky to really have a detailed report to give on a 2-week timetable.
Right.
So I'm gonna keep baking, but whenever I want to.
Damn it. Just kidding.
Yep, I'm gonna
Your
keep
report card's gonna
baking
fail.
whenever I want to, and I
Mm.
think similarly of realizing it's good and it's okay to have more than one thing that brings
Yes.
you joy at once. We talked about before this that I had my first prenatal yoga class this morning that I loved that I'm now
You could
doing
bake
like
for.
I could bake for. I'm
So
now going to do it every Sunday morning. But then it was kind of like, okay, so sure, maybe I could have not signed up for this class so I could spend every Sunday baking during that time. So maybe that's not what I want to do.
oh,
And maybe
no.
it's okay to prioritize multiple things at once that feel good. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to keep baking,
I love that.
but whenever it feels like I want to.
That's good. And
Yep. Yep.
I think going into this, I thought a passion had to be, like, almost, like, maniacal. Like, you had to do it. Like, you'd have to have the urge to do it all the time.
Well, that's how my husband is with his
Yeah,
passion.
I feel
So,
like the people that you read about and the people you
mhm,
see that like, the people I identify as passionate are people who are maniacal about their
yeah,
passion, and maybe that's a bad goalpost.
right. Maybe that's just never going to be me.
Yeah, or a lot of people, like, I don't
Yeah.
know yeah, like, what is Tom maniacal about? I mean, so
Soccer.
okay, yeah, okay, I
I mean,
didn't wanna
his
assume.
work is
Right.
soccer. He enjoys watching soccer.
His favorite
He
bar?
is
Soccer.
soccer themed. He plays soccer. Um, he just mentioned the other day that the next cycle, he's only gonna sign up for one since we're gonna have a baby.
Right.
Um,
How gracious, that's so
but
nice.
right now, he plays soccer twice a week.
Okay,
Um,
I mean, that's not
every week.
right.
It's not crazy, but then when you add it into, okay, 2 times a week, you're going
Yeah,
to play soccer, and that's also what you do every day for work, and that's also what you like to watch when you're
and
not
you
at
have a
work.
baby.
Wow,
Yeah,
you love this thing. Like, you love this
yeah,
thing with everything inside of you,
you're
and that
right.
you wanna find every possible way to
Yeah,
add it into your life. That is not how I feel about baking.
right. Well, maybe if you had a lot of hungry
Maybe.
counterparts, but yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe that's the goalpost that we thought of when we started this podcast, like, we'd find something that we're so maniacal about that we're like, "We gotta do it."
Gotta do it all the
But,
time.
I mean, it's only 3 episodes in, so maybe that will still I feel like maybe that's an
Right, it
early
could still happen.
conclusion, but
Yeah.
I agree,
Probably
I
would have been rock climbing for me, but,
stupid
we'll never
baby.
know. We'll never know.
Do you think, the first outfit your baby's in will be a soccer jersey?
No.
Are you taking it home from the hospital in a jersey?
I will not let that happen. I did for our anniversary, I did, get Tom, it's like a uniform of, like, his favorite soccer teams, like, a baby
Cute.
version of it, but that will not be what this baby comes home in the hospital from. Absolutely not.
Right. Are you getting a matching outfit? Sorry, someone brought this up to me the other day that sometimes
I
the
didn't
mom and the
think
baby have
so.
I didn't know that was a thing.
No. I will
Yeah.
probably use giving birth as an excuse to get myself a new cozy little outfit. I don't think I'm gonna need that to match my baby.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't think so either. Um, I've yet to decided what I wanna bring the baby home in, but it
Yeah, I
will
need
be
to decide what
clothed,
too. That's
and I
good.
don't think it's gonna match, but I think they need to be warm.
The baby?
So, yeah, like right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
would
maybe
assume so. I
one
would
of those
assume they would.
onesie things.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good
Always
plan.
like, "You should not have a baby."
No, maybe a little hat? Get a little hat for
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just learned that the baby's birth weight, they lose weight after they're born,
Yes.
and you have
Yes.
to feed them every 2 hours till they're back to that weight.
I thought you were gonna say you have to feed them every day, as if that was the surprise. I was like, "Yeah,
Every
every
day?
day."
I
Yeah,
thought they
yeah,
just
every 2 hours.
your baby doesn't intermittent fast?
And did you
Yeah.
know that even,
Wait.
like, if you choose to breastfeed, that even if you decide, "You know what? I am going to pump, bottles are available, so, like, dad or grandma or whoever can feed this
Mhm.
baby so I can sleep for maybe a stretch of 6 hours, and you guys can handle this."
Yeah.
Um, you can't really do that either because then your body responds to that as, "Oh, you did not like, you went 6 you're supposed to I'm supposed to be producing
Yeah.
every 2 hours to feed this baby, and we went 6 hours. You must not need me.
And
So
it turns
I'm
off?
gonna back off. I'm gonna stop producing."
Oh
So
my god.
even if, like, you still have to pump or feed, if you want continued lactation to happen,
Right.
you, like, have to pump or feed the baby every 2 hours for your body to recognize, "Oh, yeah,
That's
we're doing that."
terrible.
It's a trap.
Wait, that's so
Yeah.
bad. That's
Yeah.
they should fix that.
Yes.
That's so this is really stupid, but I mean, I guess I thought people treading during water aerobics was normal. Um, I always wondered how people who breastfed their babies for a long time,
Mhm.
like more than average, which do whatever you want. Um, I just
Like,
thought,
how their
wow,
body
like
kept producing.
their body just really loves this. So does that mean if you never stop pumping, your kid could be like 13 and you'd still be blasted?
I think technically I
You
mean,
should
I don't
try.
know for sure. I'm not gonna try that. I'm not gonna try that. But I do think technically, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Until, like, menopause, like, you could be going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, that's so weird.
It's gonna be hard to have hobbies when that's happening.
Yeah. Maybe I have to wear the wearable,
Yeah.
which I don't know if I got a wearable pump, but
Yeah. Crazy.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, are you gonna never mind.
What?
Are you gonna try your breast milk? Are you gonna take a sip?
I haven't given it any thought yet.
You
Is this something
haven't thought Yeah, I
No,
think
I
about
have
it a lot.
not. Do you really?
I think
It's
I'm gonna
still
make Tyler taste it from a cup.
Oh, are you gonna tell him?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. He told me he
Okay,
would if I
that's
asked him
great.
to very
That's good.
nicely.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna eat your placenta?
No. No, no,
No,
no.
okay.
Are you?
No. No. No, I will not. Mm-mm.
But I can't believe you haven't thought about the milk thing. Like, it's just
I
there.
know. It is. Yeah, I mean, I am sure at some point
It'll
whether
get an
it's
email.
like right, like whether it's against my will or I'm actively making the choice, I am sure I will at some point taste it, but I haven't thought about if it's something I'm gonna actively seek out.
I just yeah, I think I will.
I think
Just
that's
try
good.
it.
I
'Cause
think
it's like
good.
I mean, it must be good for
Yeah.
you.
I
I don't
hear
know about
people love it.
good for you if the baby's having it.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing. I should've
No, I think that's good. I think that's really good.
um, okay, so you're gonna bake, but you also got your embroidery book in the
It hasn't
mail.
come
Did you
yet. No, it hasn't come yet. Remember?
is
It
it the
was
3rd?
between well, you know what? And actually, I can't even check. I
You deleted
deleted TikTok and ChatGPT off my phone.
okay, I mean, ChatGPT is probably healthy not to have on your well, TikTok probably is too. But
Mhm.
so you can't even they didn't send you an email?
Let me see.
It's okay.
Maybe so
I
when you
just
ChatGPT, you have to like you type it in your browser?
put it in my computer. I don't
In
have
your
it on
browser.
my phone yet.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
I had a really important question for you, and it was mostly because you had TikTok, so I thought you would know the answer, but now you might be too old.
Yeah, no, I don't see a notification, but I think it give or take November 9th is when my embroidery kit is supposed to come, which is still a week away.
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, if you wanna keep baking and that's not all the time, I feel like embroidery is like a nice filler. Like, see if
Yeah.
you like it still.
Okay. So
And
yeah, I'm going to continue baking whenever I want. And when my embroidery kit comes, I'm gonna start practicing that.
do you have any what's your next bake? Can I make requests?
Yeah.
Well,
I
first you can
actually thought about I was like, how good will this banana bread stay if I send it to Julie and Tyler?
I was gonna ask you to send it. I was like, if you have a
I'm
loaf, but I
I'm
feel like it would
too late
stay,
now, but I feel like it could because I'm trying to think, like, my mom used to send care packages with food in it, like, baked
right?
goods to it when I was in college all the time, and it tasted good when it got there.
I was thinking about your mom today
That's
because
nice.
she sent me like well, when I was at your house, she gave me like a box of Christmas cookies to
Okay.
to take home, and I thought this
When were
Christmas
you
I
I
think it
don't
was
know
your wedding, but she made them early. Maybe they weren't technically Christmas
when does it
cookies?
shake Christmas cookies in the
I
first
don't
week of
know, they looked
October?
kinda festive.
Okay, okay, alright, but she gave you cookies in
She
October.
had a lot of cookies and she put them in this really cute craft box, and it was a
Was it
big
when I
box.
came to your house around Christmas and I brought Christmas
Yeah, it
cookies?
was. Yeah, it was.
Okay, that's
I wait, did you make them?
no, she made them,
Oh,
but
that's what I
I
thought. You
was
delivered them.
yes, I was like, "Oh, I'll bring some to Tyler and Julie in this box."
Okay. That was so nice, and I was thinking this Christmas I wanted to do something similar for people, but I don't know how to bake
Nice.
that much, so maybe if you're still on your bake grind, I come.
Yes, we could have a baking day. We'll be so cute
Yeah.
and
I
pregnant, and we could just bake cookies and then package them to send
yeah.
out. That feels very wholesome. That feels
I'll
like
bring
something
aprons.
pregnant ladies are supposed to do together.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
it's
a
cookie
whole
dough.
like, yeah, just like a wholesome domestic activity. Yeah.
Yeah. Next, we'll clean the house together.
I just spit my oh my god. No, I literally just oh my god. Molly's nervous. She's like, "What is happening?"
She's like, "Mom, are you okay?" She's
Yeah.
probably looking it up.
I just really upset her. Oh my god, that's
Sorry. Sorry, Molly.
funny. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we will bake cookies together. and they clean the whole house as their hobby.
Yeah.
I think that's perfect.
Thanks for listening to I Guess This Is Our 30s. If you're enjoying the show, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find us, and we greatly appreciate it. Keep trying, keep laughing, and we'll see you next time.
I have anxious tendencies, and I've like always teetered on.
No.
Yeah, I have some anxious tendencies, and I've like always teetered on the line of like things that very much fall into the line of OCD, but never
Okay.
to an extent where it like would be full blown extent of that. I like for sure meet full criteria of OCD in pregnancy. It's like been
So
an
you
issue.
advanced, you got promoted.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I advanced to the next level, so that's been great.